with me, I'm deep in the street.
And then they treat us wrong and shit like
I'm deep in the street.
As long as you know all the right people, you know what I'm saying?
Listen with me, I'm deep
You be
in the
on
street.
like bullshit.
Hey, say, they go street recognition.
Street recognizing the street.
What do you say, Brown? This is Street Recognition, your new media source for all good media, all good content. This is the streets recognizing the streets. And like I told y'all yesterday, we got Sean P. Diddy Combs making headlines for being arrested in New York. They caught the boy off guard, but they do got him in custody. They had the indictment sealed as of yesterday, but today they unsealed those documents, and now we got a little bit more information going on. So I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell. If you know anything, please leave it in the comments. This is Street Recognition, your new media source for all good media, all good content. And like I said, it's the streets recognizing the streets. You dig?
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity.
Yeah, Street Recognition family, this is looking ugly. It's kind of looking like it's going to be some RICO charges he got to face. And sex trafficking, man, is crazy already. But the RICO and the sexual abuse, and man, this is wild. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, it's crazy. Did he do it? Did he not do it? No Diddy. You know where I'm going with this.
Including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them.
Freak-off? Damn. Man, they was wildin'. I wonder who all involved in this, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of stuff as far as Jay-Z need to be worried about some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Gene Deal, he talking about preachers and princes and all type of people was involved. Man, this is crazy.
The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs...
Not even gonna lie, this gonna be the best horror movie y'all seen in a long time. No cap. No cap.
As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers. The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation, in March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs' residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs' electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether. Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches.
And there you have it, street recognition family. Like I said, this is going to be a wild case. We stand with it day in and day out. It's not looking too good for P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And like in the last video, I played a clip of one of the freak-offs that Meek Mill was involved in, and I'm not going to let that sleep, you know what I'm saying? We're going to expose these clowns for what they got going on, you know what I'm saying? We got kids and all type of stuff coming up in this world, like, it don't even feel safe. It don't even feel right no more. Everything you do when you walk outside, it just feel wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know this ain't the way things supposed to be. So I'm going to let y'all check out this content one more time. Meek Mill. Boy, you better look alive out there.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit.
All the champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't fucking drink. I smoke, nigga. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but, like, everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy. Like, when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and get me a couple dollars and just say, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody believed that was really Diddy beating Meek back in. But now y'all motherfuckers believe the video, right? Right? Somebody throw me a couple dollars.
Street recognition, La Familia. I told you, them indictments was going to be unsealed. I hope that you got what you was looking for. We are going to be on this case day in and day out. Anything that I get, you going to get. This is Street Recognition, your new media source for good media and good content. The streets recognizing the streets. I want you to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell for your boy. We out. You dig?